Hello, and welcome to another edition of Writing Fighting. So I have this glorious new place. Actually, it's not mine. A friend of mine is borrowing it, but it has a deck and a beautiful tree, and we're going to be filming here for a few weeks. Today, what I'm going to talk about, and what I'm going to talk about for the next 5 episodes, is why there are so many different kinds of swords. So I have 5 swords here, and what you're looking at is a 13th century arming sword, a 14th century longsword, a katana of really the 18th or early 19th century, let's be honest. What most people call a claymore, which in this case is actually a French cavalry backsword from the mid 18th century, and finally a small sword. A lot of ink or digital ink is spilled on what sword is better, and what I'm going to talk about over the next 5 episodes is how none of them are particularly better. They're all ideally suited to the culture, metallurgy, and military capabilities of the people at the time. And I want to talk about this in detail because it really affects how you write swords. You got to write the swords that people would carry for the technology that they would make and for the kind of culture that you want them to have. So next 5 episodes, sword by sword, looking at the culture that gave it birth, looking at why it exists as it does, just to give you some hints when you're writing fantasy or science fiction as to why swords.